Tonight on Public Access, it's the Dell Talk Show. Today's guests include artist John Kilduff, then the Fraternal Order of Bearded Santas. Our musical guest is Cool Skull, and me, of course, your humble announcer, Dirk. And now, because he always knows when I'm sleeping and when I'm awake, the Alex Q. Meller.
Hey Dirk, good to see you. Hello.
Sir? Oh, yes. It's always a pleasure, always a pleasure.
How you doing, Dirk? Good energy today at today's show.
Yeah, I feel it.
Had a lot of soda too. You ever drink soda?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's like my coffee. It's be good. How you been doing, Dirk?
I went 4 whole days this week without feeling suicidal, so it's...
Hey, that's a plus.
Yeah, I'm up, yes.
All right, well, Dirk, now this is a time that's never easy for me, the monologue. Well, let's get to it. As you know, the requirement for us being here at K-Gym in Monrovia is that we have to tackle monologue subjects that deal with community news. So here, let's give it a shot. Turns out a local boy by the name of Max Martini was arrested for underage drinking. He was caught with his friends Budweiser, Tom Collins, and Johnny Walker.
Oh, ba-boom-ba.
This is weird. This is some weird news. Turns out 22 local dogs and cats have gone missing over the past week. Dirk, have you heard that? I don't know if you guys at home have heard this, but dogs and cats can hear vibrations in the ground. So they think that this could be the sign that another earthquake is coming. Either that or we're getting a new Taco Bell here in town.
Ooh.
And finally, a little bit of bad news. It turns out in a recent survey, Monrovia schools have been rated some of the worst in California. The good news, every child in Monrovia is now eligible to be Vice President of the United States. I'm sorry, I know your kids go to school here. It's not a great school system.
Yeah. Well, it used to be a few years ago when it was 20 per class. Then they doubled it for budget cutbacks.
50 a class.
And now, for some reason, 40 per class. The grades go down.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's important that the billionaires get their tax break, though.
Yeah, definitely.
It's important. I'd rather sacrifice.
Well, hey, let's not. This show isn't about
that's
us.
right.
It's about our guests. It's about making the guests look good. I heard your complaints last time. Grosser, a little bit boring. Okay, whatever. So we have a great show lined up for you tonight. First up, we have artist, friend of the show, Mr. Let's Paint himself, John Kilduff is going to be here. Next up, this is weird. These guys, I swear to God, a real, honest-to-God organization. We did not dress these guys up. This is how they look 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for the whole year. The Fraternal Order of Real Bearded Santa Clauses are here. And finally, we have music from Cool Skull, who's going to do some music on his Game Boy. Stick around. Folks, you know my first guest tonight from his legendary public access and internet shows. His paintings can be seen at art fairs all across Southern California. Please welcome Mr. Let's Paint himself, John Kilduff. You leave it open.
Yeah, but you can let all the flies out, though.
Hey, come over here. Have a seat, John. Come on, have a seat. How you doing, John? It's good to see you.
It's good to see you, Adam.
Yeah, have a seat. Come on, sit down. So how have you been, John? It's been a while since we've seen each other on public access.
Yes, it has.
What have you been doing? You look good.
Thank you.
Let me just say.
Well, you do too.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You're doing your show from your house now, correct?
Yeah, I got my own little home studio going on. Home brew.
Home brew. Did you ever run into any technical problems at the home studio?
Power outages.
Power outages.
Yes.
How do you combat those?
Well, I just restart the power, and I lose everybody though.
Could pay your bill too. It wouldn't.
No, it's not that. It's just it's a short. It's
a lot of energy running through.
Yeah.
You're giving a lot of energy.
Yeah, all that creative energy.
Electric
just
energy.
goes.
It sorts out the monitor.
Yeah, it does.
So for those of you, we've been talking all about this show, but some people here, some imbeciles, probably have never seen it. Explain your show.
Well, it's
Let's Paint TV.
Yeah, it's Let's Paint TV. I teach people how to paint. And that's the primary focus. However, I introduce or incorporate a treadmill, where I run on a treadmill, and I'll cook, Yeah, and paint all at the same time and take calls and try to motivate people. You know, art is hard to perceive what it is and what it isn't.
Yeah.
And generally, most people initially, when they think about art, when they start out with art, they think of art as being sort of Norman Rockwell is sort of the pinnacle.
Yeah.
So anything that is kind of wacky and screwed up, they
not hip
can't.
to it.
No, they're like, what is this crap? What are you pulling my leg?
Yeah. Stop you. You started doing live shows, taking your show on the road.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yes, yes.
I caught you a couple weeks ago. Actually, I bought a shirt from you. I brought it.
That's
It's right
right.
here. It's right here. It says "Let's Paint TV." I don't know if you get on that. So, where'd you get the materials for these shirts?
Well, in the back of my house, there's a big kind of like cheap.
Yeah, cheap is right.
Cheap T-shirt kind of place. It's not. It's a clothing store.
Yeah, Fruit of the Loom.
They're like
Heavy-duty cotton,
seconds of shirts, but they're
And
new.
this doesn't look like screen printing either.
No, they're
It looks
hand
like
painted by
hand
myself.
painted, yeah.
And I suppose if it got more successful, I would hire
Yeah.
somean to do that. But,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
but
I mean,
so far it's
they're $20.
Well, because they're hand painted by me.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're extra special.
All right, it's a little steep. But yeah, I'm still
Again,
there. I
look,
like
it's
it.
not a screen. If
You
it
know,
was
I like
screened-
it though. It's cool.
Okay.
It's fine.
Very good.
So you were at the art fair recently, the Beverly Hills Art Fair.
Yes, I was.
Did you do well there?
Made big money.
Nice.
Good.
Well, no, I mean, I didn't
You
make
sell
big
some?
money.
You
but,
painted big money. You painted pictures of. big
yeah, I did
dollar
pictures,
cent signs,
yes,
things like that.
Yes. No, but I made a little small fortune. That in fact, I'm about to make a down payment on a residence in Beverly Hills.
Wow,
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah. It's actually, I'll just let you know, it is actually a post office box.
Yes.
Oh, okay. They say about real estate though, three things: location, location,
That's
location. Big plans for the future, John?
Nothing. Yeah.
Well, there you have it, folks. Nothing. We'll be right back.
That was excellent.
Thanks, John.
Excellent.
Thank you.
And I love your uniform.
Yes.
You know,
Thank
I
you.
like it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So I had fun.
And we're back. Folks, my next guests are from a fraternal organization all about spreading a positive image of Santa in the community. Please welcome the Fraternal Order of Real Bearded Santas.
Uh-oh.
It's live TV,
Mrs.
Dirk. It's all right.
Oh.
Come on out here, Mrs. Claus.
There we go.
Take a seat. We got some chairs over here. Yeah, just file in here. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Oh boy.
Hello.
All the Santas are here.
I'll flip in here.
Slip in here, yeah.
We'll put Mrs.
Tight quarters,
Claus,
yeah.
me and Cliff.
Come on, come on, Santa Rick. Oh, there's one more chair.
There we go.
There you
Rick.
go. All right, everyone's here. So introduce yourselves. Your names are all Santa. They start with Santa.
Go by singing Santa, and this is Diva Claus.
Wow. Diva, is there always a Mrs. Claus involved with the act?
No.
I'm Santa Cliff.
You're just Santa Cliff.
Yep.
The Bachelor Santa. I gotta know about this. How did you start doing the Santa, the real bearded Santa thing? What age did you get into this? Because as a boy, you probably never thought that you would be doing this.
Me especially. My daughter happened to find the organization on the internet, told me about it. Next thing I know, I became a member.
So, Rick, I'll ask you this question. You're not as dressed up as Santa Stan. There are different Santa looks. Is that
Oh,
right?
absolutely. I would say that about half of my business every year comes from my specialty Santa looks. I do variants on the summer Santa look.
There's
I have a
Hawaiian
surfing
Santa is one, right? Yeah.
Surfing Santa, Safari Santa. as you
Safari
can see.
Santa.
About half my business comes from specialty now.
Who's the worst real bearded Santa you've ever seen?
You want me to name
know.
him or?
Yeah.
No, don't do that. We were.
He's in Philadelphia. He
Yeah,
never.
no,
hear
he wouldn't hear that. No.
Yeah.
No, your website had a thing about background checks. What's that about? What are you trying to get phonies out of the organization?
No.
We have arranged for the only national background check for entertainers in the United States that provides abuse and molestation coverage.
Oh wow!
We
so
have the most
Put me up and up.
exclusive entertainment insurance in the country.
do people, because they love Santa so much, do they offer you things all the time? Did you ever
Food, mostly.
Mostly.
You'd be amazed how many
Cookies
people want
and-
to see Santa eat
Actually,
anything.
I bought
Cookies and milk, mostly.
I have some cookies and milk. If you want some.
If it's not- I'm white chocolate chip macadamia.
You know what? The worst part of this thing is it's a reduced fat.
No.
You got the
what?
2%.
No, just take some cookies. Yeah. Here,
You
just
know, there's
pass
one
them
thing
around.
that I've always noticed. Everybody asks if the beard is real, but
Yeah.
nobody's ever asked me if the cookies
gut is-
on is
yeah.
real. It's like, no doubt,
Yeah.
that's a fat man for sure.
Yeah,
but I
let's just
wonder
pass
if
this
that
milk
beard is
around.
real. Thank
So sometimes,
There you go.
you know,
Thank you, my friend.
Mrs. Claus.
I'm sure you get a lot of kids who, who
Do you
believe
want
in
milk?
Santa, who, are like, oh wow, it's really Santa. But at a certain age, kids stop believing in Santa. Is
Oh,
that right?
sure.
Well, we actually have a kid here who says he doesn't believe in Santa. Xavier, do you want to come out here? We can see.
Oh, we're
Xavier,
going to
here.
clear this
Have
up
a
with
seat.
3 Santas.
Yeah. So Xavier here.
Hi, Xavier.
And Mrs. Claus. Here, you come in, get a little close.
Yeah, come on here.
Yeah,
Have
do you
a
mind?
seat on
Yeah,
Santa's
sit on
knee,
Santa's lap,
Xavier.
yeah.
No better way to prove Santa's real than sitting on his knee right here.
Yeah. So Xavier, did you have something you wanted to ask Santa for
For Christmas,
in general?
How'd that pony work out?
that pony sucked.
All right, guys. Well, we're just about out of time, but I have one more question. Can I feel your beards?
Oh, easy.
Ooh, this is real. These are real beards. Fraternal Order of Real Bearded Santas. Thank you. Please come back again and see us if you have any projects to promote. Merry Christmas, guys.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
I got a question.
What's
Get
that?
a cookie.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
My last guest tonight is a young man who makes tunes using only his Game Boy. It's music I think my mom would describe as interesting. Please welcome Cool Skull.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Cool Skull. Come on. Come on.
Oh, cool skull.
Have a seat.
Oh.
That was great. Thank you. So, Cool Skull. Can I call you Cool Skull?
Yeah.
So, you mentioned earlier today on the ride over that you were homeless for a while?
Yeah, when I was younger, when my whole family, we were kind of doing our own little thing, and we just lived out of a car, and then when I ran away from home for a while, so I was like, doing a whole bunch of different things for a while.
Okay. Well, we're just about out of time. Juan, thanks for stopping by. Thank you also to John Kilduff and the Fraternal Order of Real Bearded Santas, Stan, Cliff, Rick, and the 2 Mrs. Claus. We'll see you next time on the Del Talk Show. Thanks a lot.